For the second time in 1 week, I'm addressing you on the coronavirus pandemic. As at 2 p.m. today, 24th March 2020, the Federal Ministry of Health has confirmed 42 cases of Covid-19 in Nigeria. While there is no case of Covid-19 confirmed in Delta states, we must take precautionary measures to prevent as well as limit infection if it occurs. The multi-sectoral coronavirus preparedness group, led by the NCDC, has activated its National Emergency Operations Center, and they are working closely with state health authorities. I wish to urge all Deltans to adhere strictly to the following precautionary measures. 1. Wash your hands regularly and thoroughly with soap and water for at least 20 to 60 seconds and use alcohol-based sanitizers. 2. Social distancing. Maintain at least 2 meters or 6 feet between yourself and anyone, especially those coughing or sneezing. 3. Persons who are coughing or sneezing should stay home or keep a social distance. They should not mix in a crowd. 4. Ensure good respiratory hygiene by coughing into your sleeve at the bent elbow or using tissue to cover your mouth and nose. Then dispose of the tissue immediately. 5. Deltans are advised to avoid all non-essential travel within or outside the state. 6. It is important we realize that the virus does not spread itself. It is spread by people. 7. If you feel unwell and symptoms like fever, cough, and have difficulty in breathing, call the following numbers for guidance: 080-3123-0480, 080-3123-0481. Do not engage in self-medication. My dear Deltans, in the spirit of love for one another, any one of us who has recently returned from high-risk countries such as China, US, Italy, Spain, Germany, France, UK, Iran, South Korea, Japan, must self-isolate from family, friends, and others for a minimum of 14 days. All who have close contact with those who visited these high-incidence countries are also advised to self-isolate for the same period. On our part, we have taken certain steps to mitigate the impact if and when cases are detected in our state. A multi-sectoral committee has been put in place and the State Emergency Operations Center activated. Health staff have been trained, selected and trained adequately, and training still goes on continually. The state government has completed a purpose-built isolation center at the Federal Medical Center at Sabah. The center is ready for use. 3 other centers at the now completed Central Hospital at Sabah, Delta State University Teaching Hospital Okowa, and Central Hospital Warri are being prepared as additional centers. To protect healthcare personnel and increase capacity, personal protective equipment for health staff are in stock, and we have continued to scout for more. The state government has also packaged incentives for critical health staff who will be engaged in COVID-19 treatment and management. In the last 48 hours, we have paid for and taken delivery of 19 number dedicated ventilators and a good number of monitors for use by our medical staff for the treatment of cases that may come in. Other critical needs, including dialysis machines dedicated for COVID-19 case management, will be installed. I urge Deltans not to panic, but we must all commit to best behavior by keeping to the advice of the NCDC and state officials. Please do not spread false information on social media, as it will do us no good. Directives. All institutions of learning, primary, secondary, and tertiary, are to close for a period of 30 days at the end of school hours on Wednesday, 25th March 2020. All workers on grade levels 1 to 12, excepting those on essential duties like health staff, fire services, and water corporation agency staff, are to stay at home effective 26 March 2020. Biometric operations, including the clock in and clock out that is being done in ministries at all levels of government, both local and state, are hereby suspended till further notice. Malls, supermarkets, restaurants, banks, hotels, and bars must, in addition to providing sanitizers at various entry points, ensure social distancing by allowing only a few persons at a time. Market leaders to ensure that sanitizers are provided at all entry points to the markets. Failure to do this will attract sanction from the government. All nightclubs and lounges and cinemas are to be closed forthwith. All burials and social events must be low-key, not attracting crowds of more than 20 persons or be put off indefinitely. Security agencies will be directed to enforce this henceforth. Social distancing must be complied with. The state government is to immediately convene a meeting with religious leaders to enable us to take far-reaching decisions on worship. However, all crusades and conferences must be suspended for now. All local government council chairmen are hereby directed to urgently meet with traditional rulers and opinion leaders, men and women, in their domain to partner with the state in carrying out this advocacy to curtail the spread of the infection. All buses and taxis must provide hand sanitizers for travelers. All town union gatherings or youth conferences and gatherings are prohibited until further notice. All political gatherings and conferences, summits, and gatherings involving more than 20 persons are banned until further notice. Together, and with God on our side, we shall overcome this plague. Thank you.